Alrighty, how to run the artifact of the brute cave. Well, first off, what I do is there's a small silica pearl cave that has crystal oil and silica pearls, and I make a bed, and I bring a frog down here and I put a couple storages. This way, I easily get 200 to 300 pearls every single time I visit down here. There's also tons of loot crates that are actually decent in this cave. And I bring a bunch of scuba tanks. So what you want to do is get your scuba tank, put it on, get your frog. And for some reason, eels don't aggro as badly on frogs, if at all. And jellyfish are slow, so you can outrun them. But for reference, we have this small silica pearl cave, right here. It's at about, these are the cords. Alright, and in relation to the cave, you will always see seaweed near the cave entrance. So there's the cave entrance down there. There's a jellyfish that cannot catch us, and all I did was put a behemoth gate there so no one else could use it except for me. And just take your frog and come through this cave. Usually you won't see anything. There'll be a moza, but it won't attack you. There'll be jellyfish, but they're slow and you can kill them. Some fish, but if you don't attack them, they won't attack you. Some sharks that you can lead away. So I'm also going to explain where all the loot crates or drops or whatever they're called are. There can be up to 3. Sometimes there's 3 spawns, sometimes there's 2. I don't know why it's like that, or maybe I'm missing one, and if I am missing one, just let me know. Because all the locations that I know are, one can spawn right over here in this area. You'll see it if it was there. Usually I go left first. If you go either way, it doesn't matter. One will spawn right here along this path. That's two spots right there. I think there's about 10 or 11 spots that I can spawn. And our next spot, it's gonna be right on this curve, this bend over here. It's right around this corner. It sometimes can spawn right here, or right there. It isn't always. For our 4th spot, it can spawn right up here. You can literally take your frog and jump up there sometimes. You gotta catch this ledge. There you go. It will literally spawn right here. For your 4th spot. You don't have to worry about much. You go over here to your right in this corner. One can spawn here. There's also a note somewhere. Where is it? Well, one spawn up. It's right up there. I've already gotten it. That's our 5th spot, or yeah, our 5th spot. Mantas, they will aggro to you, but they do not, are kind of slow for some reason. Usually they stick on you, but I guess on a frog they won't. I don't know. Sometimes, I don't remember one being in here, but there might be one in here. I haven't seen one personally in this area. but I'm not gonna count it right now. So we're still on our 5th one. For a 6th one, one can spawn right up here, right in this area. For a 7th one, if we go up and to our left, one can spawn right here, right where I'm at. For our 8th one can spawn right here. For our 9th one, if we jump into the water, one can spawn right here, right under me. One can also spawn right over here. Actually, surprised that someone was already here. Our next one will be up here. And there is a note on the other side where that structure is. And your artifact is right here. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. This is where you'll find the artifact. You can just drop down. Make sure no one's gonna come up on you. Grab it. Come back down. Get in your frog. And swim back. Unfortunately, someone already hit this cave a little earlier. So that's why we didn't find any drops. There's also another spot that we can check on our way back. Sometimes there's sharks in here. Sometimes a mosasaur. But the mosasaur won't attack you for some reason. And if we come over here and take a left, this is where it's split off. There can be a drop right here. Right here. And there can also be a drop if we keep going. Right down here. So we checked all the spots and we did not see anything. Someone most likely was already here recently, but we got the artifact and we were untouched. This is one of the easiest caves I've ever done. However, the next cave, underwater cave, is one of the hardest. When you're done with getting all the stuff, you can just come back over here. And if you have flippers, you can swim to the surface very easily. Or if you want to bring your frog up and have a tri-mate, or you could bring your flyer over there and then just fly them back and forth. But it would be way easier with tri-mate to pick them up from the surface and you just bring them back and forth. Or bring a quetz and load it onto... Bring a quetz and put a platform saddle on it with a chest and just fill the chest up with the artifacts. Because on your character you can only hold one at a time. You come in here, you close that, and then you plop back up. Oh, I overshot that. You park right here, and then check it every 45 minutes. and they should respawn. We really did just come here for the artifact, and I've already gotten 5. You need this artifact for the easy monkey, I believe. And all of this stuff, except for the scuba tanks and the flippers, I've gotten from those crates. Some of the stuff I've only been hitting it for like a day on this server. So we have a pretty good Mastercraft shotgun, pretty good journeyman shotgun as well. Some flak armor, ascendant. There's also been this Mastercraft pistol isn't too great. 220 is like an A. If I was gonna rate it an A, that's usually the going rate for it. For 220 plus armor. But yeah. That's basically everything that you need to know or do to run this cave.